badges in the desert dust. One star with a rap sheet thick as rust. And a four-legged thief who just wants a snack. Who's the real criminal? Let's unpack that. August night, South Phoenix heat, flashing lights cut the dark. Louis Vasquez Jr. and Antonio Felix at Mountain Markham. Reported style, body cams off, no report filed. Smashed the window, armbarred a woman, tasered her while she cried. Punched the man in the head, pulled his hair, count down from 3. I'll shoot you. Gun drawn, kidnapping, robbery, felony, aggravated assault on the couple just driving through fire. And cuffed the same day the truth finally broke through. Chief said egregious, no excuse, held on 6 figures bond. 2 officers turned predators, trust in blue is gone. Badge heavy, hands dirty, power abuse. 7-6 complaints and still walking loose while a dog snatches bread and the whole world laughs. Who's the real thief when the system crashes? Hard hit, justice delayed is justice denied. Phoenix streets bleeding, Chicago's blind eye. Bark if you're hungry, bite if you're wrong. This song's for the ones who've been waiting too long. Joseph Vecchi, OCPD Tactical, 2019 badge. 7-6 complaints in 6 years, department's all-time lag. Highest log numbers, copper flag, the pattern clear. Unjust stop searches, civil rights, reshoot profiling year after year. 15 lawsuits, domestic allegations, stacking high. Bench the powers, this duty, then behind bars for the why. Girlfriend strangled, 3rd-story balcony, escaping fear. Most complained about cop now facing the mirror. Half the cases sustained misconduct, still it took this long. Protect and serve, turn prey and wrong. Badge heavy, hands dirty, power abuse. 7-6 complaints and still walking loose while a dog snatches bread and the whole world laughs. Who's the real thief when the system cracks? Hard hit, justice delayed is justice denied. Phoenix streets bleeding, Chicago's blind eye. Bark if you're hungry, bite if you're wrong. This song's for the ones who've been waiting too long. Meanwhile, some with a Labrador duo, tail wagging heights. Village shop, CCTV, potato sniff, bread in the vice. And out of the pit with the stuffed giraffe, clenched tight. Golden retriever cake running on a speed box. Midnight flight, no gun, no taser, no countdown threat. Just hungry eyes and a four-legged debt. Owner pays up in them net house with delight. Rough justice, the only soft crime in sight. While men with authority break bones and trust. Dog steals supper, and we call it just. Accountability ain't a punchline. Body cams off is a crime line. 7-6 files.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This site is for educational purposes only.
All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with.
Cars for a parking problem.
You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time. Just like the world of law enforcement. This is the Midweek News Show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-host Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome, everybody.
Beautiful people.
Holstera made it this time.
I sure enough did. I tell you, we don't use the water cannons enough. I know it looks like it violates civil rights, but I don't see how. Water cannons.
We need some water cannons. I don't know why we don't use them here.
I've never understood why New Orleans don't just have the fire department hook up to them and spray the buildings down every morning, because that would be a lot cheaper than hiring people. Afternoon, Kelly.
Just spread the piss smell around.
Well, they don't use the lemon no more, right? They fired that guy.
The lemon.
There's a lemon truck that comes through, and they spray pure lemon, 100% lemon juice, all over the side of those fucking buildings, and then that neutralizes the urine smell.
Never seen them do that. They got crews that come by and spray the streets down and shit. But it still don't
Yeah,
work.
when we were there, they used a little water, it looked like a street sweeper with a water hose. I don't know.
But it don't help. It still stinks.
Nasty. That's why I tell people, fuck, you don't even need a hotel in New Orleans. Just pass out on the fucking sidewalk.
If anybody wants any merchandise, you can go check out the Etsy store. Motor Cop Chronicles on the Etsy store. If anybody wants any,
Hey, y'all like that T-shirt he's wearing?
it's not a T-shirt.
It's just bad,
It's a
ain't it?
button-up shirt. T-shirts, and it's got a collar. It's not a T-shirt. Yeah, he's just a busy person. I'm gonna fire him because he's not reliable at all. Anyway, if anybody wants any extra episodes, they get our extra stuff. They can go check out the Patreon. We got Don Paulson, a full crew member, CHP Road Dogg, Stacy McClendon, I'll hang around, Miss Kelly Meyer, Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life, Mr. William G. Boney Chat, Dan Carlson with Lanyap Woodworking, Mr. Hobby Hobson, our favorite truck driver, Blake Walker, Aaron, I had to say it podcast, JoJo from Down Under, and Natasha from Great State of Washington. Everybody, I think except Stacy, should be getting a packet of stickers in the mail, because her address isn't attached to her stuff. Everybody else should be getting stickers. I mailed them out. And Dean, anybody else wants stickers, you got to either email me or send me a DM so I can mail you some stickers.
Years I've been asking for stickers.
It's not a bumper sticker. You wanted bumper stickers. It's not bumper sticker.
Yeah, I guess.
It's different.
Is it the one that's on the back of my laptop?
It's
The round one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. Everybody's like, what is that? And I'm like, nothing.
So if anybody wants any stickers, and I put two small stickers also that look like this on here. That's on the shirt of this logo. They're a little bitty. I had some, and they were a lot smaller than I thought, so I threw some of them in there too. So if you want those, you got to send me an address. It don't cost nothing, but I need to know where to mail the shit to. And I actually mailed them out, and I hate going to the post office.
Did you go to Vegas and stick it on the side of a VW van?
No, my
I know who
sister did that in the biggest marijuana dispensary in the nation. That's where our stickers at, in the biggest marijuana dispensary in the nation. So
Damn, you think I put it there or something? That's badass.
So let's get on to Roy's Corner so we can get on to these stories. So let's see what Roy Spalding has to tell us today. I'm sure you could. I mean, I don't know, Kelly, they'll deteriorate or not. You have to try. I sent two of the round ones. I sent everybody two of the round ones and two of the little ones too. So
if you send me
you
two
can
more,
try.
I'll put them on the side of the Camaro, right? riding that back pillar where the American flag should be. That would be fucking badass, actually. We'll see how they last.
So you can try. So, you ain't seen Roy's new background either, have you?
Oh.
Welcome to
it.
Roy's
Look
Did
at
You Know
him.
Corner,
Did he
where
send you
Roy
that
will let us
photo?
know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us.
Did you know that when developers offered to buy 84-year-old Edith Macefield's property so they could build a shopping mall, she refused, even when offered $1 million, and they were forced to build around her. She later formed an unlikely friendship with the construction chief, left her house to him when she died, and became such a folk hero that locals get tattoos of her house as a reminder to hold on to things that are important to you. So remember to hold on to your most important memories. No amount of money can replace them. Roy out.
That's some good advice. No, I made him. He sent me the
No
headshot.
shit, right? Roy's looking good. I know you sent this to him, so that way he can use it as a laptop background.
I need to. Stacy, I just mentioned to you. You need to send me your address again. It's not in the Patreon like other people for some reason, and I just mailed out stickers to everybody, but I couldn't mail you none because I don't have your address again. Send me your address or go update your Patreon.
And y'all don't understand what he's got to go through to mail shit. When
I hate
was
going
there,
to the post office.
You ever see the Disneyland train with, and it's got the little bags? There was literally a dude hanging off the side with a bag, and you had to catch it with a hook. And then they went inside, and the one guy with the little hat was like, "Give me your mail," and it took him fucking 45 minutes to mail one letter. That's what it takes. There is no robots in Louisiana. Okay, it ain't like everybody else gets. We get ATMs that take your mail. Fucking yeah, he puts in work.
So let's see if we remember for the people that were here last week. Roy had a beautiful date with this lady. She got almost unanimously voted. This lady right here. She had drug court sanctions, is why she was arrested. And Roy
Drug
did.
court.
Yes, Roy did
way.
call in, gave us his spiel on it. Let's see what happened to Roy. Maybe he's gonna be married now, or maybe not.
The motor cop crew called me up again, and I should have known right then that my night was about to go straight to hell. Iceman says, "Roy P., we need a favor." I just sat there staring at the phone. I've learned that whenever the motor cop crew says favor, I usually end up losing money, dignity, or a piece of clothing. "What jail?" I sighed. "We need you to bond out a woman who got picked up on drug court sanctions." So I jumped in my black PT Cruiser with the flames down the side and those beautiful gold rims and headed to the jail. I pulled up wearing my finest ROYP, bail bonding shirt, and waited for them to bring her out. Then the door opened. I froze. Out walked a woman wearing glasses so thick I figured she could probably see what I had for breakfast yesterday. She had the unmistakable expression of a pissed-off library worker who had just caught somebody dog-earing a first edition hardcover. Pudgy cheeks, lips pressed together so tightly they looked like they had been pierced together, and a stare that made me want to return every library book I'd ever checked out since 1997. I whispered to myself, "Oh, Lord." Apparently, drug court sanctions hadn't convinced her to stay out of trouble. Looking at her, I started wondering if maybe she just couldn't stop sniffing the glue that holds library books together. I walked up
What
to
the
her.
fuck?
"Ma'am, I'm Roy P. and—" "Hush your mouth," and put her finger up. I stopped. She put one finger against her lips. "Be quiet." I looked around the jail parking lot. "Ma'am, we're outside." She put her finger up again, and I saw a roller in her other hand. I tried again. "I just need you to sign." She reached up and put her finger directly over my lips. My eyes got huge. She smacked me with the ruler. I slowly backed away. Nobody had ever successfully shut Roy P. up before, but apparently the motor cop crew had found the one woman in Louisiana capable of doing it. I finally got her into the PT Cruiser. We hadn't traveled 2 blocks when I tried making conversation. So what happened with drug corps? Smacked with the ruler again. I'm driving. Quiet. This is my car. She smacked me twice with the ruler. I gripped the steering wheel. At the next red light, I muttered, "This woman done escaped from the angry librarian section of hell." Her head slowly turned toward him. Those giant glasses magnified her eyes until I swear she looked like an owl who had just discovered methamphetamine. "What did you say?" "Nothing." "Good." I drove another mile in complete silence. For the first time in recorded history, Roy P. had nothing to say. Then I made my fatal mistake. He turned on the radio. She turned it off. Roy turned it back on. She turned it off. Roy turned it back on. He slowly raised one finger. I said, "Don't you hush me in my own damn PT crew." That was the last complete sentence I spoke that evening. Somehow, this woman produced a roll of duct tape, a length of cord, and the kind of determination normally reserved for librarians hunting down somebody who owes $1.35 in late fees. 20 minutes later, I was tied up in the back of my own PT Cruiser with duct tape across my mouth. She leaned over me, smacked me 3 times with the ruler. Then she proceeded to make my evening miserable. She drew a mustache on me with a permanent marker. She wrote "overdue" across my forehead. She stuffed 2 overdue paperback romance novels under my shirt and threw a very large green dildo next to me. Said she missed the WNBA game so I could have it. She took $14 from my wallet and left me a handwritten receipt reading, "Late fee." Then, just to establish dominance, she adjusted my shirt so that Roy P. bail bonding was perfectly visible, took my phone, snapped a picture of me tied up, and made it my new lock screen photo. I was furious. She smacked me 4 times with the ruler and gave me a wedgie. She leaned down until those Coke bottle glasses were about 6 inches from my face. Inside voices, Roy. Then she slammed the hatch. The PT Cruiser rocked back and forth as I fought against the ropes. She tapped twice on the rear window. She waved the ruler at me and walked away. About an hour later, I finally managed to get loose enough to call Iceman. He answered the phone, and all he heard at first was me breathing. Finally, I said, "Come get me." "What happened?" Another long
photo,
silence.
everybody.
She tied me up. I could hear the entire motor cop crew start laughing in the background. "Where are you?" "Back of the PT Cruiser." "What happened to your forehead?" "Don't ask." "And why does your shirt say property of the parish library?" "Don't ask." Then I heard Freebird yell from across the room, "Hey, Roy, did she get her library card?" I screamed into the phone, "Y'all ain't calling me to bond out nobody else." Then, faintly in the distance, I heard a familiar voice. "Hush, Roy." I immediately whispered, "I gotta go." And that's the story of how the motor cop crew finally discovered something 30 years of law enforcement couldn't accomplish. How to make Roy P. shut the hell up.
So
I want that picture as a poster.
That was Roy's date. Yeah, she threw one of them big green dildos at him because she was going to go to the WNBA game, and she missed it. She was in jail. So, if y'all know what I'm talking about, they one of the last games they were throwing dildos out there again and pissing them off.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So
They should do that at the actual NBA. Fucking dildos.
So let's see what we have for this week since Roy got kidnapped and duct taped in his own car. We have number 1. This lovely young lady is 45 years old.
Is she light-skinned?
Her eyelashes are 12 inches long, and she was arrested for bringing contraband into a penal institution, distribution of Suboxone strips, and money laundering. So,
I think all those were included in the same charge.
this lady, 28 years old, she just got arrested for an outstanding warrant. Not too bad. This one
And
right
they erased
here.
half her eyebrow on the way to jail.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened to her other half of her eyebrow or nothing like that. I don't know.
That's because her eyebrows are commas. Colons, semicolons.
Now, this sexy hose beast right here, 49 years old, and she got arrested for some drug court sanctions. We know
from TikTok?
she is not snorting diet pills. For sure. Who y'all voting for? 1, 2, or 3? Of course they're not going to let him play, James. Mr. Freedom.
Hard.
They're not going to let, because he'll dominate them, even though he said he is a woman. So we got 3, 3, 3, 3. We got 4 for.
That's Tammy from TikTok.
So
Redneck chick.
who you voting for, Holster?
3.
3.
Fuck it. Run it up. Everybody's got it. Yep. Lunch
G-Bo,
lady's
3.
got it.
Oh yeah, 3 has got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people. Number 3 is the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's hope Roy don't bring her to the Waffle House or nothing. He better bring this one to the Golden Corral, because he can't be able. He's gonna have to pay for the buffet. He ain't be able to afford for individual meals on that one. So that's gonna be next week. Maybe she won't tie him up. Maybe she won't tie him up. I hope y'all enjoying the storyboards I've been trying to put together, because doing my best. Trying.
Hell yeah. It shows us a story. And even Stacy was like, they were on point.
Yeah. So, anyway, let's start the stories off. Our first story we're going to talk about, we're going to go to Chicago. Aaron's neck of the woods. I saw this and I was like, holy shit. Unfortunately, yeah, I know. I call shit how I see it. Even though I'm a cop and I'm pro cop, when cops fuck up, we're gonna call them on it. We're gonna call cops out when they fuck up. And this first Chicago cop done fucked up. He shouldn't have been a cop a long time ago. And in this new story we're gonna watch, they keep saying, well, how in the hell, people wondering in the comments they had on it, say, why in the hell did this man not get fired before? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I work for a sheriff's office. What's up, Sailor? I work for a sheriff's office. So
Sailor Moon?
I don't know how other sheriff's offices work. In Louisiana sheriff's offices, you work at the pleasure of the sheriff. That means you have zero protection. I could go to work tomorrow. And the sheriff says, I don't like your aqua velvet you've been wearing. You're fired.
Which
and ain't shit I can do about it. For anything. I work for the pleasure of the sheriff. The man has complete control over my career. It don't happen like that a lot of times, but we do. The other thing, it's like in Chicago, with Chicago PD, they have a police union. And when it's really, you got to fuck up bad to get fired with a police union. I'm telling you.
And
very, very good. Yes, that is true. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. That's a shame.
Did you see what's his name from the main actor? In,
that guy died
Rocky
too.
Horror Picture Show fucking died same day. Like, damn it, dude.
Well, he was 82, so.
They both were.
Yeah. So, anyway, start the video and wait. I'm not gonna tell you how many complaints this guy had on him. I'll let y'all hear it and the thing. But
well, it's Chicago, so probably.
I was like, holy shit. This dude should have been fired a long time ago. Here we go. Boy? Yeah, this is him, by the way. This is the subject. Looks like he'd been crying in this picture right here because he has been arrested. He did get arrested for beating the shit out of his wife, which makes you a piece of shit dirtbag anyway.
You can't beat your wife, man. She's not an inmate.
No, it's not. So.
Part of a group of CPD officers accused of unlawful traffic stops and searches in the near North and Gold Coast neighborhoods 2 years ago. Now he's in Cook County lockup, charged with a brutal attack.
The night of August 18th, a woman scaled down her third-story O'Hare apartment balcony to find a neighbor and call police. Bleeding and bruised, she told investigators she was escaping her boyfriend, Officer Joseph Vecchio. Vecchio had punched and strangled her, kept her from leaving the apartment, and threatened to kill her by cracking her skull, according to court records. Now he's charged with a felony count of aggravated domestic battery. After viewing photos of the woman's injuries, a judge ordered Vecchio be held behind bars until trial.
Her injuries are so fucking bad that this motherfucker beat this woman up so bad,
It was bad
that they didn't even give him he has no bond. He's held without bond. That means he beat the holy hell out of this woman.
Can we acknowledge the fact that this would not even, like, they wouldn't have brought the fact that he likes to beat the shit out of regular citizens to the general public's attention unless he fucking beat the shit out of his old lady. But for her to climb from the 3rd story to the 2nd story of any fucking building tells me she was scared. Because if you've ever stood on the 3rd story balcony and looked down, climbing down is not something you ever think of. That's fucking crazy.
Zero bond, locked up.
Finding this CPD officer poses a real and present threat to community safety. Vecchio has been relieved of police powers but is still on the force, according to Chicago police.
Didn't fire him.
He's got to pop out then.
The I-Team first learned of Officer Vecchio's name investigating dozens of drivers who say they were unlawfully stopped and searched by the 1863 Tactical Team.
Better start listening. What do you mean I better start listening?
In lawsuits, drivers have accused the team of racial profiling and violating their constitutional rights. The city and officers have denied allegations of wrongdoing in court. Police records show in his 6 years working for CPD, Vecchio accumulated 76 complaints, including allegations of unjustified traffic stops.
Y'all heard that, right?
That's a little
6
crazy.
years. 6 years. This dude's got 76 complaints on him in 6 years. That is completely insane.
That's just about once a month.
I've had my whole over 30 years, and I've had my share of complaints, but it ain't close to new 76. And this did in 6 years.
I wonder what the percentage of interactions he has compared to you, though, because he is in Chicago at a gang unit. You know, I mean, that's a heavy used unit up there.
He has the most complaints out of anybody in the department, they said. Out of anybody. And he's been there 6 years.
We need to have a championship. Like, should we figure out who's the highest in the nation?
I don't know. But
we should give that person the medal.
It's right here. It's when I say, I've never done it, and it's people like him is why you got people, civilians that can't stand police. So it's because of people like him. Because I guarantee you, he was probably one out on a power trip.
Arrests, searches, and unprofessional conduct. More complaints than anyone else in the department, according to internal city records. Half revealed findings of misconduct, according to the city's police oversight body.
I am now calling the...
Now, I don't agree with these civilian boards over police officers. I've said it on there. I don't believe it. I don't believe in them. I don't think they should exist, but not even in this case. But I'm just saying that this is an administration problem, though. They should have took action against this dude a long time ago, or looked into what the fuck was going on.
Board's August meeting to order.
At a Chicago Police Board meeting last week, it was announced Vecchio is now facing termination.
The chief administrator recommended that...
You're facing termination now. You got 76 complaints. This is the second domestic violence thing. You beat the shit out of your wife bad enough that the judge won't even give you a bond, and he's facing termination. He should have been fired. Like I said before, that's the problem with some of the unions, though. It's very hard to get rid of some people with these because of these unions. In this case, this dude should have been gone a long time ago.
Police officer Joseph Vecchio be discharged from the Chicago Police Department.
Board members recommended discipline against Vecchio in several cases, and in one, the police superintendent agreed Vecchio should be fired.
The superintendent agreed with the recommendation to discharge Officer Vecchio from the CPD.
Now, the I-Team found Vecchio has been named in 19 lawsuits filed against the city since 2024. He's also been twice accused of domestic violence.
2 years.
This man loves his court pay.
2 years. This dude is named in 19, or what is it? Yeah, 19 lawsuits against him in the city.
He's gonna get his
2 years.
Show.
2
That's
years.
crazy.
Doing this shit 31 years. How many times been sued? Twice. Twice. 31 years. Twice. Didn't in one. 19 in 2 years. Yeah, I'm sorry. He's doing something. He's doing something wrong. A whole bunch wrong. 76 complaints and 19 lawsuits. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
In addition to Vecchio, 4 other members of the 8-person
I'm in love with this dude's
1863
hair.
unit were relieved of police powers after the I-Team's initial reporting.
So Markey now remains in jail until his trial.
He will be held behind bars as a threat.
Wow. That's all I can say is, wow.
Hey, to be fair, if he's beating the shit out of his old lady, he's probably beating the shit out of civilians.
I don't know. Aaron wants to know how he got sued more than me, and he's not even caught. I don't know. Did you serve some Taco Bell lettuce some people or something?
Oh yeah,
some undercooked chicken, some Rocky Mountain oysters. Just fires. I don't know. But that dude there should have been gone a long time ago. 6 years, 76 complaints, 2 years, 19 lawsuits. The hell, I mean, come on. Next, we're going to look at a career criminal. Just make you go,
Tonight, I'm Anthony Antoine. We start with breaking bond. A 31-year-old career criminal is released on a bond for a violent crime, even though she's wanted in 3 different states, including here in Texas.
She went in 3 states, and they let her out on bond.
Randy Wallace starts us off here tonight, joining us in studio with the latest in his ongoing series. Randy.
Yeah, Anthony. Now, Veronica Kenya Jones's rap sheet goes all the way back to 2010. Jones has more than a dozen mugshots in Texas alone. Her lengthy rap sheet includes both violent and nonviolent crimes. She's been convicted of 6.
At least in most of her mugshots, she looks really happy.
They're not terrible.
She looks happy.
Yeah,
I mean, she's smiling in all but really one of them right here.
And she got her hair done, pretty much.
Her hair's done, except for this. Well, that one ain't real done. But she's smiling in every one of them. So she just either don't give a shit or she just fucking yeah. I mean, look at all her mugshots, and she's been convicted of felonies. How is she not in prison?
Most people take selfies. She goes down to the county jail.
Yeah. Oh, I need a new picture. Let's update my picture.
Felonies. One of her most disturbing convictions was in 2022. Jones threatened to set a Klein ISD elementary school on fire.
Then she posts all her ranting and ravings on her Instagram page, and she threatened to kidnap a 4-year-old. Klein ISD had to put the school under lockdown.
Now, she got convicted of that, okay? She got convicted of threatening, terroristic threats, basically, to burn an elementary school down and kidnap a child. Convicted. Felon. That was just 2 years ago. So, obviously, she's not doing no time. Why is she not? And then she posted on Instagram. I mean, come on. And they wonder what happens to people. This is wrong with the justice system.
Because of the threats made by Jones. All that ended up was her being convicted of terroristic threat and getting 6 days in the county jail.
6 days.
Dang. Tough to hear. So now I believe she was granted bond in the 339th Criminal Court while wanted for different forfeitures.
Yeah, for bond forfeitures, yeah. Now, you would think appearing in court with a warrant would land you behind bars. Not for Jones.
She became a fugitive out of San Patricio County. She was a wanted fugitive. They issued a warrant for her arrest August the 11th, 3 days before she appeared at the 339th District Court. She was also out on bond in multiple other states, including Florida, Illinois, and Virginia.
Now, in court, you got a decision here, right? Either allow bond or deny it. So what's the point here? Why didn't they, I guess, deny the bond?
Well, and they could, Anthony, they could have denied her bond completely because due to a change in state law, a defendant charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon can be held with no bond.
Okay, so what's going to happen next for her now?
Well, she's expected to be back in court in the 339th on September 1st.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Precious. She's hanging out with Precious.
I mean, where's the deterrent? She threatened to burn a school down and kidnap a child, and she got 6 whole days in jail. 6 days. They got motherfuckers get more time in jail for fucking stealing bubble gum at the local Stop and Rob. Okay? This is what's wrong.
Yeah.
This is what's wrong. Until she ends up really killing somebody. Because the bitch, I think she's crazy. But
more than likely, and they can't do anything with her. That's why she keeps getting cut loose.
But she needs to. They need to lock her up. I keep saying, what do you do when you got a dog that keeps biting people? You put it down, right? Well, they won't just let us euthanize people, unfortunately. So we need to start locking them up. We need to start locking them up. Yeah, and there are a lot of problems, these judges, because they do all this shit and they put these people out in the public and they end up hurting people, but there's no accountability on the judges. There's nothing, holding them accountable.
The United States justice system and legal system is completely broken. It's a pay to play type scenario. It's shit. It's garbage. People like me and you and everybody in that chat get screwed over every single day by the United States legal system. And that's.
Well, and now we're going to talk about some more bad cops, unfortunately. And these thugs with a badge, and I got my own speculation on this one. We're going to Phoenix. Let's go over to Phoenix.
Hell yeah. It's not a bad place. It is if you're trying to drive.
If you get pulled over by these fucktards.
Police
officers
are arrested.
You got to
They've
drive
both
over
been
100
fired.
just to make it somewhere.
Well, don't get pulled over by these dudes.
And are facing several felony charges after a violent traffic stop earlier this month. Andrew Christensen is live with the latest tonight. Andrew.
Brian, Luis Vasquez Jr. and Antonio Felix are those officers that are being investigated. And during the press conference, we actually learned that this is the first day that they were interviewed by police detectives. We also know that they did not wear their body-worn cameras during the incident and also did not report their use of force.
We recognize this erodes community trust, and I am committed to rebuilding that trust starting today.
According to a Tempe police report on August 5th, the couple says they were attacked in South Phoenix by 2 men. Tempe then handed the investigation over to Phoenix police, who later identified the 2 men as officers Luis Vasquez Jr. and Antonio Felix.
These two shit bags right here. These two right here. They both got, I think one's got 6 or 8, and the other one's got like 9 years on the job. So it's not like they were rookies. They made this traffic stop on a suspected DWI. I guess they ride 2 per car out there, is what it sounds like. So they do have body cameras, but they didn't turn them on. They didn't even call the stop in. So that means they did not radio dispatch. They didn't radio dispatch and say, hey, we're going to be out with such and such a car at such and such a location. That's no. And then they end up tasing somebody. They put their hands on people. They didn't document nothing. And then they end up leaving this lady just on the side of the road.
It was a lady?
No, it was a husband and wife. They ended up arresting the man, which I think the charges or something were dropped on a suspected DWI. But something else is going on here. What they're not. Nobody said they knew there's any relation or anything. Did these 2 dirtbags see this woman and find her attractive or something? I mean, something's weird that they would just do this, because neither one of these guys in their whole careers have had any complaints logged in their records. And then just to go off the rails like this, something else was going on here.
They did a traffic stop that they didn't document and abducted the guy. And did they end up? They booked him in. Did they book him at the
we're
county
about-
jail? Because I figured they beat his ass and left him on the side of the road.
We're about to hear. I don't remember. I think they did.
Identified the two men as officers Luis Vasquez Jr. and Antonio Felix.
Their actions severely undermine trust in law enforcement and violate the standards we expect from those who serve.
The report says a suspect put a female in an arm bar and used a taser on her. One of the suspects allegedly tased the driver and punched him in the face, saying he was going to shoot him.
This is a very traumatic situation, and I think we all can recognize it would be, but they were willing enough once we worked on that relationship with them to tell us what happened.
The Phoenix Police Department says they were on duty during the incident and were put on administrative leave on August 13th.
I felt on that date, putting them on administrative leave, in my opinion, they do no more harm to our community members, and then we investigate fully. So therefore, when this goes through the judicial process, we have everything, all of our ducks in a row.
Phoenix Police Chief Matthew Giordano announcing today Vasquez and Felix are facing several charges. Those include aggravated assault, aggravated robbery, kidnapping, felony assault involving bound or otherwise physically restrained individual, threatening and intimidating, criminal damage, hindering prosecution, and tampering with evidence.
We have very strict guidelines on how you do traffic stops, when you turn your body-worn camera on, when you document damage, when you document use of force, when you notify a supervisor. None of that happened.
Giordano says they're still investigating a motive. They're looking through information like radio traffic and their automatic vehicle locator.
We worked so hard over the last several years to build trust, and now to me it seems like we're taking steps backwards. We need to continue to move forward and continue to look to provide a better level of service to the community.
It stinks. Something ain't right.
And both Vasquez and Felix have been transferred to the Maricopa County Jail. We also learned during the press conference that they do have past policy violations, but the Phoenix Police Department says it's nothing of this nature. They also say that this is still an ongoing investigation. Reporting live.
They both did make bond, so they had past policy violations. They just didn't have complaints. And if you do this job, you're going to have policy violations because your policy book's freaking this fucking thick, and there's no way not to. Unless you just sit under a tree and don't do shit ever, you're going to violate. That's violating something.
Troops.
These guys, like I said, something.
You know what don't make any sense is they said that he fucking tased her. And the issue with that is
they tased her and him separately.
Yeah, but
they got logs
you wear
of
a
it.
body cam, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, they activate automatically whenever you turn the taser on.
Our uniform patrol has them, and I think some do, some don't. I don't know how to. I don't.
But like mine, when you come up with the taser and fucking when you flip the switch. You know, you ain't even got to fire it. When you flip the switch, it goes doo-doo.
Well,
they must not have had it in the car either. They had to have it back at the precinct. Like, because even inside of the cars, there's a signal that'll go. Something's
going on because, like I said, then I mean, you hear it when we've all watched the body cams. Whenever you like, everybody puts it on the radio, taser's been deployed because you got to do use of force shit. Even if you spray somebody, if I grab somebody, put hands on them, I got to do a use of force report. So these guys, something's more. I hope more comes out about this because something else is going on, and something else going on.
Like
I'm with you. I'm with you.
They're riding around, pulling them out of the cars and shit. Like
I'm with you, Riley. It's something else going on. I'm telling you.
Or one of the officers was banging the chick or something on the side, or caught her cheating, or
she was married. That's like when you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, I was pissed off. I was at a red light and I saw my girlfriend walk across the street holding hands with her husband, and ain't nothing I could do with it. So she was holding hands with her husband, and I was with my wife, and I couldn't say nothing. Come on. So something's going on there. It's like, I mean, like that chief though. You take one step forward and you got two douchebags like this going to make you take 5 steps back.
Right. Fucking crazy.
Now this next one, let y'all watch it. Not going to give my opinion on it yet. This officer was charged, or deputy was charged with a crime. See if y'all agree with it. I don't know why I'm yawning so much tonight. Sorry. Apologize.
For a Lee County Sheriff's deputy. This all stems from a traffic stop this past January.
We've received lapel video that shows the moments just before Deputy Dustin Bennett grabbed.
Lapel video. Lapel video. And this is not body cam. This is lapel video. It's more fancy. What the fuck is lapel video?
I haven't heard that since like the preacher's microphone.
Lapel video.
And then tased a man that he suspected was hauling a stolen motorcycle. Our Laura Ullman has been following this story. So Laura, what happened here?
Zach and Tessa, the altercation was really sudden. Sheriff's Deputy Dustin Bennett was tracking reports of a stolen motorcycle when he ran across a man hauling 2 motorcycles. He was pulled over on the side of the road. It appears the man wasn't resisting arrest, but the deputy deployed his...
And whose opinion, Ashley? Whose opinion that he didn't appear to be resisting arrest? What's your expertise in resisting arrest, Ashley? That's what I
Just
want to
got
know.
hired 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, with her shark tooth necklace.
Taser anyway.
Taser deployed.
This scene, just moments after Lee County Sheriff's Deputy Dustin Bennett approached Israel Arenivas on January 16th along New Mexico Highway 132 around 4:45 p.m. Deputy Bennett pulled his cruiser behind Arenivas' truck, hauling a trailer.
Hey, bud, come back to me.
Bennett was investigating reports of stolen motorcycles and found Arenivas by his trailer hauling motorcycles.
Well, what I'm going to do right now is you're being detained. For what?
Within seconds, and with no clear reason.
He's resisting.
I'm waiting for somebody to say it. Y'all saw that, right? Let me explain this to the people in the cheap seats. Let's rewind this. When he reached out to say, look, he already said, I'm going to detain you for a minute, and he reached out and he touched his arm. The minute he jerked his arm back, that's
he
called...
had the right to step back and go, taser,
Ashley,
taser, taser.
Ashley, that's called resisting, honey, okay? That's resistance, okay? Let's watch him do it. As soon as he did that...
No, you're being detained. For what?
Within seconds, and with no clear reason.
As soon as he said that, watch.
And found Arenivas by his trailer hauling motorcycles.
Well, what I'm going to do right now is you're being detained. For what?
Within seconds, and with no clear reason, Bennett reaches to grab Arenivas. He doesn't get a hold of him the first time, but he does the
don't
second.
get me wrong. You better be pretty fucking confident that those are the stolen bikes, though.
My thing is where they're at New Mexico or some shit like that. He is out there by himself. I don't know how far backups away. Okay.
Yeah, in the desert. Shit, fuck
You're in the desert. This guy's possibly got stolen stuff. He said, I'm just going to detain you. He didn't say he was under arrest. I'm going to detain you. You can see right here, just like Kelly said. Once he got his hand, the dude's resisting right now. He's not putting his hands behind his back, and you can see how he's tensing his arm up. That's called resisting. Okay.
Why I'm being detained,
New Mexico's use of force policy says a law enforcement officer can use force to detain suspects, but
that's what he's trying to do.
Officers must consider the severity of the alleged crime, if the suspect is a threat to the officer, or
he could possibly be a threat to me out on side of the road to the desert with no backup.
If a suspect is resisting or attempting to...
And he was resisting.
Evade arrest.
And besides, a taser.
I'm not even resisting, bro. Like, why are you grabbing me?
A taser ride is not a problem.
Whenever you walk up, stop resisting. I'm not resisting. Let go of me. Stop resisting. Let go of me, bro.
Arenivas gets loose.
Like, you can talk to me like a human being. Get on the ground or I'm tasing you.
Arenivas doesn't run, but he also doesn't get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
He gave him orders, lawful orders, to get on the ground. As he's refusing, guess what that's called? Resistance. It's called passive resistance. Okay, he's still resisting.
I'm not getting on the ground, man. You can't communicate like this when first walks up.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
Taser deployed.
Good shit.
Get on the ground.
New Mexico's use of force policy says officers can only use the amount of force which is objectively reasonable to overcome resistance.
Looked like it was objectively reasonable to me. Guy was resisting, not listening. Tased him. He went on the ground. He stopped resisting.
And to gain or maintain control of a subject and or situation.
Give me your hands. Stop. Give me your hands.
Bennett fires the taser again when Arenívar is already down. Each application of the taser
Because he still wasn't putting his hands behind his back. Ashley, it's called resisting.
is considered another use of force.
And I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and detain you. I'll tell you what's going on in a second. And then he tenses up just like this, and he's like, you up.
While Arenívar is in the car, the deputy recalls the incident to his peers.
And then he pulled away like that for me.
Okay, so
I have a body cam that'll tell everybody why I did it.
So anyway, they're here. Let's finish listening to what this cunt has to say.
The charges against Arenívar for possession of a stolen vehicle and resisting arrest were dismissed.
So he got charged with possession of a stolen vehicle. So
he
obviously one of these motorcycles were stolen. Okay, or he wouldn't have charged him with it. But of course the woke DA instead's gonna drop the but they're gonna charge the deputy. They charge the deputy. So they're charging the deputy for doing his fucking job. This is why people aren't applying to be cops. This is why everybody says cops are not doing their job. This is why. The man did his job. The other fucktard was resisting, and you got stupid twats like this saying, oh, well, he wasn't even resisting. Bitch.
Yes, he was.
He was resisting.
He ain't never done the job.
I saw it straight up. Take your little fake shark tooth necklace and shove it up your ass, Ashley.
Deputy Bennett is expected in court this coming January for a jury trial for his misdemeanor battery.
Laura, whatever the fuck her name is, I don't know. She's stupid. She's a dumbass retard, okay?
They arrested him for this?
Yeah, he got charged. Fired and charged.
Oh, no. When he gets out, he needs to come to Florida.
On misdemeanor. They charge him on misdemeanor. I hope he gets fined. He shouldn't even be charged. This is bullshit. This bullshit. If I worked over there, I'd be like, fuck y'all. I'd turn my badge in. I ain't working for y'all no more. Or I'd wait until they fired me for not doing dick. I'd sit there and draw a fucking paycheck and not do dick. I'm not going to look for stolen cars. I ain't doing, unless I get I'm going to be like a fireman. Reactionary. I'm going to not go nowhere unless I'm called to go there. Not doing it.
He found a stolen vehicle, tried to detain him. The guy resisted. He tased him and put him in cuffs, and he's going to jail. It's getting worse. I mean, like, it's getting worse. It used to be, shooting somebody that had a knife would send you to prison. Now it's a fucking the kitty.
Okay. Attacked by a large cat.
But yeah, that's insane, dude. I would never. I would have to quit, because if you watch that body camera footage, that's me all day long. Don't be fucking fighting, bitch. I'm too old for this shit. We're not gonna roll around the ground and slap the shit out of each other.
The dude was resisting. I'm sorry that I don't know why they fucking want to bend. They bending over, grabbing their ankles, letting these criminals fuck them in the ass with big dicks right now. That's what they're doing. Yeah, Kelly wants to fight her. Let's go to the next one. Us older people, young people ought to see it too, but us older people, we know what can happen with the Red Ryder BB gun.
You can fucking shoot an eye out.
You can shoot an eye out. Well, it can be worse. You can kill a motherfucker with it too.
Yeah, if you shoot him in the eye.
Kill him. This man here, this next story, this dude got arrested for killing his friend with a BB gun. Him right there. See this fella? Looks sad. Yeah.
That's a dude? Looks like a chick.
Well,
he's a coward.
Yeah, that's what his name.
That's Jabari. He's
Jabari Coward. He's in jail right now because he shot his friend and killed him with a BB gun.
6-year-old man faces manslaughter charges tonight. Fort Pierce police say he used a BB gun to kill someone. Good evening, I'm Todd McDermott.
And I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Thank you for joining us. The deadly shooting happened Saturday in Fort Pierce. Reporter John.
You can hear it now. Blue-haired libtards, they're going to be wanting to outlaw BB guns now.
Outlaw. Well, I mean, Red Ryder isn't the strongest. That's crazy.
Outlaw BB guns. Look where I paused this at. This this looks like Michael Jackson with long hair right here. Look at this woman right here. If it's a woman, that looks like Michael Jackson right there. I'm bad, but yeah, they want to outlaw BB guns now, assault BB guns.
Herrick spoke with a local gun shop owner.
He joins us tonight from the Fort Pierce Police Department with new details about the case.
Police here tell me a group of men in their 30s were shooting a BB gun at a tree when officers say one of the men grabbed the gun and killed his friend.
It just sounds to me like some grown men ended up mishandling firearms.
A 34-year-old man is dead after police say 36-year-old.
That bitch said firearm?
Is
That
a
bitch said
BB gun really a firearm?
No,
I don't
no,
think
because
it
it
is.
doesn't use
I don't think it
fire
is.
for
It don't use gunpowder, which causes an explosion,
Right.
to propel the lead downrange. It
That's why
uses
felons
air.
can own 'em.
It uses air or CO2 cartridge, which is
compressed
air. It's air. It's not a firearm. There's no fire in it.
That's correct.
So yeah, but I mean, but look at the dude. This is the guy that works there. Like, I don't know.
No.
He looks like a fat Joe Dirt. His goatee or chin hair is like a bad weather forecast. Sparse and sprinkly.
He's a typical gun store employee. Come on. That dude has 2 Glocks strapped to his fucking hip. You know it.
Oh, probably so. Yeah. Yeah, I watched Tactical Bob last night on TikTok. You should see what the hell I learned how to do. Okay. Yeah. He dry fires constantly at his house.
Ended up mishandling firearms.
A 34-year-old man is dead after police say 36-year-old Jabari Cowart shot and killed him. Officers say the deadly weapon in this case was a BB gun.
They can be extremely dangerous. It's a piece of metal moving really, really fast.
The Fort Pierce Police Department tells us the scene unfolded here on Saturday. This is the 2900 block of Avenue G. It's right by a school. Investigators believe a group of men were shooting a BB gun at trees when Jabari Cowart, the suspect, asked to use the BB gun. Police say at some point after, Cowart pointed the gun at one of them and pulled the trigger.
Stacy wants to know, did he beat him to death with the BB gun? I would like to know.
That he pointed at him and pulled the trigger.
I would like to. He probably got mad because they didn't give him his turn when he wanted to. They're like, "Shut up! You're a coward. You can't shoot shit. It's my BB gun. Go get your own." Now, some of these CO2 ones are the ones you can pump up. You can actually, that's pellets. But if you're close enough, I mean, especially with some of the CO2s when they're fully charged up, they'll come out with the velocity of a 22 round close enough.
Oh, 110%.
So the only thing I'm guessing is maybe he squeezed it and he shot him and it did go in like your eyeballs are very soft tissue. It maybe went into his soft tissue and went into his brain, because I don't see a BB even at that close penetrating your rib cage or nothing. But I don't know. I'd like to see it.
Stick it like right in his eye socket and squeeze the trigger. And
So,
it went right into
I don't know. I mean, I've been shot with a BB gun before, and I've by ricochets and by my friends. We they used to do that shit to each other.
Yeah, we used to that was our fucking water gun fight.
Of course,
That's why they made water guns, because we used to shoot each other with BB guns.
We used to shoot bottle rockets at each other too.
That was a lot more fun because they would go wherever the fuck. And then you learn to take a PVC pipe,
Fort Pierce
slide it in
police
there.
were called to the scene.
Anything with a projectile can be a weapon. If it's like, as I stated before, if anything's moving fast
Only
enough, it can
projectiles
penetrate
be
skin,
weapons.
hit vital spots, and it can be very lethal.
Ken Noble is the marketing manager at the Tactical Store in Fort Pierce. He walked us through BB gun safety.
Hell yeah, marketing.
More advanced
free.
now.
His
Free marketing.
message is simple. When you're handling any firearm, including a BB gun, don't ever point it at a person.
As long as you follow safety procedures and use a bit of sense, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Meanwhile, Fort Pierce police tell us following Saturday's shooting, Cowart now faces manslaughter charges and is being held at the St. Lucie County Jail.
Shouldn't point anything at anyone.
We're still working to learn the name of the victim.
Ever.
You shouldn't point anything at anyone. Not even your penis. I guarantee you that dude ain't never pointed his penis at a woman.
But he's got a gun.
Not a live one anyway. He might have bled a blood. I'm sorry. Don't point it at it. A projectile can come out of the end of it. I'm sorry for being nasty.
And the suspect's motive. We're in Fort Pierce. John Perrick, W.
This man right here.
Right, that's what I was thinking, Stacey.
Don't
Somebody,
point anything at anybody.
To be fair, I mean, they were like,
He was an
shopping
he's
in town,
an
and they just
employee. I don't think he was the owner. He just worked there.
No, they said a marketing manager, but yeah, he's probably just an employee.
Yeah, he's not probably not allowed within 500 feet of a school. Yeah, but that's tactical, Tim.
Tactical Tim.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun of people, but I can't help myself. Really, I'm not sorry. I do enjoy it. Next, we know postal workers can be quite insane. That's why I say don't go postal, right? Well, this fucking postal worker, I want to kick his fucking ass. Kick his ass. Iceman, why are you so mad at a postal worker? Y'all about to be mad at him, too. Y'all not going to like this motherfucker at all.
Furious tonight after a mailman was seen attacking a peacock. Neighbors say the peacock could be aggressive with men, but it didn't deserve to be hit. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter spoke to those furious neighbors, and tonight the post office is weighing in.
2 cruel attacks on a popular Pasadena peacock by the mailman.
I saw him get hit with the...
It's a peacock, dude. It's a peacock. Even if it is being aggressive, it's just like a
giant chicken.
It's a big chicken with long tail. It's a peacock. It didn't even have fucking spurs. It's a peacock, and you're so scared. He hit the fucking peacock with a stick, and you watch. You're gonna fall out. It pisses me off. Then he just drives off. Cruelty to fucking animals. Fire his fucking ass. Let him go work at Popeyes. He can fry up some peacock or something. Because if you're that scared of fucking animals, don't be a post office person. If you're scared of dogs, cats, you're scared of a fucking peacock. Really? It's a big chicken. Watch. You see it fall out. Watch. He hits a piece of shit.
Attacks on a popular Pasadena peacock by the mailman.
I saw him get hit with the club, and it was horrible.
The target, Sugar, a beautiful, well-known white peacock with a difficult disposition.
He could be a little nasty, but he's a peacock. He's a wild animal, and he just chases everybody around.
There are times when we've seen him chase the mailman, and I understand, but...
Because the mailman's a pussy.
Rocks and hit with sticks. You've got to figure out how to take care of that a little bit better.
The incidents happened Tuesday afternoon on Mohawk Street. In the video, you can see the letter carrier throwing water or liquid at Sugar. Then he appears to pick up a rock and hurl it at the animal. A short time later, you can see Sugar in front of the mail truck. The carrier comes out and hits him with a stick or club. Sugar flopping around before collapsing. Witnesses say the mailman drove off, leaving Sugar lying in the street, injured and disoriented.
He couldn't move his wings. Something was wrong with his eye. Maybe that's where he got hit with the rock. One of his
grabbed it
eyes
around the
was
throat
swollen.
and threw it in the fucking truck and left.
It was pretty sad.
Pasadena Humane is now investigating as Sugar is being evaluated for any injuries. Outraged residents hoping the letter carrier will be held accountable and Sugar will return.
We love him a lot, and we hope he gets to come back to our neighborhood.
The U.S. Postal Service says several of its employees have had run-ins with the peacocks in the area, including one recent attack. The department says it is investigating
The fucking peacock.
Caught on camera. In Pasadena,
Hey, to be
Leanne
fair,
Suter,
if police have issues stopping the mailman, the fucking peacock ain't standing a chance in court, okay?
It's a peacock. I tell you what.
Mailman,
Tell you
stops
what.
the post office.
Tell you what. If I lived in that neighborhood and I'd sit out there and wait for that motherfucker to come back, yeah, I'd like put a big turd in a fucking envelope and for he's got to pick
What's wrong
that
with
up.
the black
or something.
peacocks?
Fuck that dude, man. It's a bird.
I want to know Bam's opinion
It's
on
a
this.
bird.
What's
she
Bam's
ain't gonna do. She might run because she don't like birds. She's scared of them, but she ain't gonna try to hurt it. She ain't
If
gonna
that
hurt
bird was trying to fuck her up, she would. Showing light.
Yeah, the bird wasn't trying to fuck nobody up.
It was.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I'm on the.
I'd fucking hit you with the baseball bat. And after I hit you with the baseball bat, I'd tase your fucking ass.
You just have to not fucking run away.
When you
with
fell
it,
down,
not
after I hit you with the
intimidate
baseball bat and you fall down like that peacock, I'd tase you. Just for the fucking hell of it. See if you'd shit yourself. How's that?
it. Yeah, I guess, you could tase it, turn it into fried chicken.
So, this next one, we have a 7-year-old that got arrested, busted, put on probation for shoplifting. 7 years old.
Jesus.
Yeah. Can you believe that
Well,
shit?
I mean, fucking shit happens.
I mean, you shouldn't be shoplifting, right?
Hell, I've seen 9-year-olds with face tattoos, so I'm not fucking surprised.
7-year-old. Here we go.
Repeat customer who doesn't believe in paying for his merchandise. He walks in, grabs a snack, and then takes off.
Yeah, we got quite the chuckle out of this one in the newsroom. The accused is a 7-year-old named Ranger.
A Code-In convenience store has had a petty theft problem for years. The culprit may surprise you. He's not a person, but a dog. A 7-year-old brown lab mix named Ranger.
So he's just incognito. He takes a right turn and walks through the store just as quiet as he can, gets what he wants with his teeth, and takes off.
Ranger's owner, Shane Seaman, says Ranger waits in the parking lot until he feels like the coast is clear, then makes his move.
Dude, the cops are looking for you. Ranger.
A viral TikTok shows Ranger attempting to bury his loot, a bag of frozen nuggets in the dirt.
He was kind of upset that we busted him.
And according to Seaman, the nuggets are just one item on the menu.
Chicken nuggets, bread, ice cream, potato chips. I don't think it's necessarily the stuff that he wants. I think it's just the thrill of him doing it.
But Ranger's criminal career hasn't been without consequences.
He's been locked in the store and set the alarm off twice. With him being a stray,
that means Ranger hid the store until after they closed to set the alarm off. Well, if you listen, Ranger used to be a stray, and I guess this man went ahead and adopted him. So he was just, according to the Democrats, shoplifting for food is not illegal.
Right. Well, if it's just that, I don't disagree.
So
going to the local store, well, before you knew it, there was 10 or more strays sitting at the door. So he would bring them food gradually and got them closer and closer to the store, and it was all because of him.
Ranger was stealing food, feeding the other homeless dogs. He's like the Robin Hood of dogs.
They were all standing outside at the door when the cops showed up.
Ranger was even put on probation, banned from the store for a year while his owner worked nearby.
He got banned
but on his first day back, he couldn't resist. And the day we visited, employees say he had already made a run earlier that morning.
Ranger, it's time to come clean. Why'd you do what you did?
Right, Ranger's like, hey, bitch, no comment. Get that mic out my face. Before he bit it.
Hoe?
He's like, don't be trying to rat me out.
Was it worth it, Ranger?
Snitches get stitches, bitch.
This needs to be more of the national news, okay?
Stitches get snitches. Get that out my face.
Make a comeback.
Reporting in Code-In, Jordan Lassiter.
Remember growing up, there used to be positive shit on the fucking news.
Oh, wow. The store says Ranger is still welcome, but employees are watching the shelves a little more closely these days. And as for Ranger, he just...
Yeah, okay, sweetness. Yeah, just... I wasn't supposed to say that. I don't care. That dude's sweet. This next one is... kind of like, I was pissed off last week because of that school incident I had with No Bad Kids, right? Then all that whole stair list, the song's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Anyway, this is my point. When, some people say there's no such thing as bad kids, they're just misguided. Tell this to this lady that this 16-year-old, he's just misguided. He's just misguided. He just needs more guidance. Or am I right?
accused of
woman looks so
carjacking
angry.
and sexually assaulting a woman he found at an ATM. It happened at the Navy Federal Credit Union along
That
Scenic
makes sense,
Highway
though.
in Snellville. That's
Atlanta.
what Channel 2 Gwinnett County Bureau
Yeah,
Chief Matt
right.
Johnson joins us live. Matt, police say he held that victim at gunpoint the whole time.
And this is something that has shocked the community here. A 16-year-old accused of truly disturbing crimes that happened right there at that ATM before police say he got in the victim's car and then drove up the road until he was arrested. Now, arrest warrants don't reveal a connection between the two as the victim is trying to recover from this.
And it's unsafe out here. You can't really go anywhere and do anything.
The parking lot around this ATM was still dark when a woman pulled in Monday morning. Snellville police say a 16-year-old came up from behind her with a gun and robbed and then sexually assaulted her.
Makes me
16-year-old. First of
He's
all,
lucky
he
he
had,
didn't run up on a fucking veteran.
he had a
Fucking
gun,
Navy Fed.
came up, robbed her, then kidnapped her and sexually assaulted her. 16 years old. This kid needs to be charged as an adult. His face needs to be plastered all over the fucking news. But no, this is in Atlanta. They're going to coddle him. Oh, he's just misguided. He's just misguided when he had that Glock up to this woman's head and then sexually assaulted her. But he's just misguided, right?
Yep.
feel a little anxious, but cautious at the same time.
It started here at the Navy Federal location on Scenic Highway at around 5:30 Monday morning. Police.
That's why, let me tell y'all, especially if anybody listens to this in the civilian matter, I know my regular peeps in here, they would know better. You see this lady right here? You see that other one? You at this ATM? I would never stand there the way she's standing there. But she's just standing at the ATM, Iceman. What's she doing wrong? She's got her back to everybody. She's got her back to everybody.
That
I'm not
bar
gonna
on the top is a mirror.
I'm not gonna stand. Yeah, these are mirrors, but they ain't paying attention to them. If I'm here, I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand over to the side, and I'm gonna blade myself while I work it. And while I'm waiting for the shit to go, I'm gonna keep looking behind me because maybe they say hypervigilant ain't good, but it also keeps you from getting robbed and mugged and somebody sneaking up on your fucking ass when you're paranoid about shit like that.
But you know, I've never been yelled at at work for being for being hyper vigilant. You know what I mean? But I have seen people get yelled at for not being vigilant at all.
This lady here in the white pants, which I like white pants.
Hey, before Labor Day.
But she I could sneak up on her. They ain't paying attention. That's the general civilians out. The general public does not pay attention. You have to pay attention all the time. You got to pay attention what's going on.
That's what I was thinking of, Jibo. One of
So,
the best fucking. You like Reacher, don't you?
I like the show Reacher. I don't like the actor that plays Reacher, unfortunately.
Oh, get.
He's a woke bitch. No, he's a woke bitch. I like the character. I don't like the actor. Unfortunately, he's just a woke bitch.
Well, it used to be Tom Cruise, right? Wasn't that Reacher?
Original Reacher, yeah. No, Tom Cruise just a weirdo, but the other big dude, he's a woke bitch.
Well, I'm glad they could get two bitches to play the same part.
Yeah.
The teen made the victim put in her PIN at the ATM and then hand over $1,000.
People of all ages are committing crimes now, so it's like you just got to be safe, stay protected.
Police say the gun never left his hand, and it only got worse from there. He's charged with sexually assaulting her and then driving off in her car.
I'm sad that happened to her, and hopefully, police presence can be more prevalent in this area and other areas.
The victim called 911, and officers pulled up cameras across the area to find her car. They say they caught 16-year-old Gabriel Ginty.
Pulled up cameras to find her car. I wonder if those were flock cameras that helped track this lady down so they could save her.
Florida's about ready to start taking ours down.
Oh yeah, well around here too, they doing all that shit everywhere. And then as soon as
the governor.
You know what? I agree on a lot of the stuff people say. They just need more oversight on it. And people that have access to them, which I don't. If I need to use the ones we have, I have to call a detective or a supervisor. I don't have access. Don't want access. I just need somebody. But the people that have access codes to them, they should have an audit done once a month. And if in the audit people, and they pull up and say, well, why did you run this one plate that many times? And if it ain't for work-related reasons, boom, bang,
Fired.
get rid of them straight off the bat. But other than that, I can pull up a shit ton of cases of you, especially just here in Louisiana, where they have saved children's lives with kidnapping cases within hours. That
But
these
see,
kids
I like the way you
these
do
kids
it
would have
because in the
probably
state-
been died. These kids would have probably been murdered or
In the state of
raped
Florida,
and murdered.
deputies can run it straight from their laptop.
See, we can't do that, and I mean,
So,
they just need
like-
more oversight over them is what they need. They need more oversight. Don't get rid of a good tool because of lack of oversight. Put in more oversight over it. So,
Yeah, but I like that, detectives or whatever, and then have it be checked on, randomly checked in on, and be like, why did you run that fucking name? Why'd you,
Stacy, Roy P said he
definitely don't need it.
He identifies as Reacher.
He reaches around.
He's sitting in a youth detention center, and he'll be tried as an adult.
Oh, see, they are charging this kid that did this as an adult. At least they got that
Good.
part right. But like this lady, she ain't paying attention. She ain't looking at the little mirror. She ain't doing nothing. She ain't paying attention one little bit.
As a citizen, you should not have to live every minute in fear that you're going to be robbed.
You living in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, you know damn well you're getting robbed. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's just part of the welcome committee. You know, your first robbery's on the house.
To the community.
Yeah, I don't really too much worry about that, but that's something I should worry about.
Of course you don't.
Yeah, no, she better worry about it when she got $300 or $400 Ray-Bans on walking around.
They're just going to rob her for the Ray-Bans.
Mm-hmm.
Reach around, Roy. Hell yeah. I like it. New nickname.
And the 16-year-old was someone who was reported missing in Snellville just in May before he was found safely. Now he faces 9 charges in total and is due in court next month. Live in Gwinnett County, Matt Johnson, Channel 2 Action News.
He'll be a sexual offender and everything for a while.
Piece of shit. He needs just if he's doing this shit at 16,
He's doing other shit.
lock him up, throw away the fucking key. Lock him up, throw away the key, because that's all.
Well, I agree,
Done.
G-Bo, but at the same time, like, let's be honest, the mass majority of the general public, even if they've seen it coming, don't know how to defend themselves. Fuck it. These are all NPCs running around here. We're the only ones that are fucking doing shit that actually care. The general public...
What Holstera does is every so often, if he's not looking behind him, he leans his head back, and the glare off the top of it will blind whoever's behind him.
That's it.
So it gives them extra distance.
Did I show you my fucking flashlight I ordered? The bitch, it came on in my pocket. I put it in my pocket, and somehow it clicked on, set my fucking uniform pants on fire. In my pocket. I was like sitting there, and I was like, damn, it's hot. And I looked down, and my fucking pants were actually on fire. And I was like, fuck! I have to send you the photos. That's a fucking wild ass thing.
Last time you had anything hot in your pants.
I fucking had to write a review. I was like, yeah, it works great. And it's
Works
super
great. I
light, but it
burned my
fucking fire.
I'm in a hospital with 3rd-degree burns on my dick. Oh, speaking of dicks.
Yeah, I sent the review, and they're like, we'll give you $60 on top of your refund if you give us a 5-star review. I'm like, I'll take it.
We today I had a uniform guy today says, man, you should have been on this call. I'm like, okay, why? And he's like, he said, this true story now. Some guy today decided he must have saw something on the internet on like how to enlarge your penis using a bottle. Don't know. Didn't research it. Holster, I'm sure we'll look it up later.
I will.
Anyways, there's a way. I guess it's some way to enlarge your penis using a bottle. I guess how them girls do it on their lips and look. Yeah, but he was too cheap to actually go out and buy the Austin Powers penis pump.
I don't DIY sex devices.
But this guy DIYing a penis enlarger and stuck his dick in a bottle. Okay, and I don't know how he got the suction or whatever, but anyway, his dick, I guess it worked. It swelled up, got stuck.
Then couldn't get it out.
Got stuck in the bottle. So homeboy decides to he freaks out because his dick is now stuck in a bottle. It must have been a plastic bottle because he decides, I need to get this bottle off my dick because it's hurting now because my dick swelled up and stuck in a bottle. So he gets some wire cutters and decides he's going to cut the bottle off his dick. And I guess he slipped or something, but
He nicked himself.
no, from what I understand, that he did enough damage on the slicing of the dick, of his
He has two
penile
dicks
thing,
now?
that one of the deputies told me, it's like, yeah, he said it was really bad. And it's like, they may have to, like, he might lose his dick. They might have to amputate it. It was cut open so bad. I mean,
That ever happens to me, amputate right here. Anything
but
above here, just take it off.
cut his dick so bad. It's like, I
That's
guess,
crazy.
they're like, you should have really seen it. I'm like, yeah, that is not something that I had to check off and have to see in my career box anywhere is partially severed dick, even though I've seen them before. Well, I've seen balls like outside of the sack before on a crash. It was, but it's like, I didn't, I got that checked off. I didn't need it. I was like, no. I asked them if they had the rookie support it so it wasn't hanging in the bottle. And the rookie's eyes got big. And they were like, we didn't even think it out. I said, see, maybe I should have been there. We could have got the rookie to hold the dick. And that's what us old guys are good for. It's like, hold the dick, rookie. You got to support it. Can't have weight on the dick. Hold the penis in your hand. But anyway, just true story call. Just happened today. I wasn't there. Thank goodness. Didn't,
I love it.
But do not, everybody, do not do it yourself penis pumps at the house.
Yeah, don't
get
do
your
that.
Get your dick caught in a bottle. If you do, and your dick gets caught in a bottle, please send us a picture of it. We'll put it up on Patreon of your dick stuck in. It's got to be stuck though, and I want the police report to go along with it.
Yeah, don't just
like
send me a picture
just
of
don't
your
send me
dick
a
in a
picture of your
bottle.
dick in a bottle. It's got to actually be stuck, and fire department has to be there, okay, or something like that. So don't be sending
Roy.
me Roy.
Reach around
Do not
Roy.
send me pictures of your dick, Roy. I know you're a nasty son of a bitch, and you're probably
gonna
as soon as
post
he's listening, he'll send me a picture of his dick in a bottle, somebody else's bottle in a FedEx truck, and then deliver the bottle. Tuck the bottle in his pants. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Stacy, it was swelled up, so it was probably cutting some of the blood flow off, and I'm pretty sure it's like pretty painful. Like if you take a rubber band or something, put it on your finger because you just. Yeah, you've transported a fractured dick to the hospital. I've heard that you could break your dick. Like that's a true thing. Yeah, don't want to find out. And if you take like some kind of sex pill or something, and your dick stays hard for 3 or more hours, that you have to go to the hospital. And they'll stick a needle in your dick to suck the blood out so it'll go back down. Because if not, anything over 3 hours, you can cause permanent damage to your dick.
It'll stay hard for the rest of your life. My hot nuts is the guy with 76 complaints in 4 years.
Yeah, me too. That dude should have been fired.
That's fucking wild. I also have received complaints. It's rare. I'm not as fun as Iceman, but yeah, that's a lot. By any standards. I mean, like, that's worse. You know what that reminds me of? He's seen that white guy on Chicago PD and was like, I'm going to be him.
Aaron, have you experienced side effects
you know this
from
guy?
gas station boner pills? We could do a whole, you ought to do a whole podcast on gas station boner pill. What you ought to do is, it's like go buy a whole bunch of different ones, test them out, and then let us know about it.
You just sit there and eat them while you're doing the podcast.
Yeah, or just sit there and eat them and say, yeah, this one's working
hard.
pretty good right now.
Yeah.
My dick's stuck in the jar.
That last time my boss told me to be a hard worker, I pulled out a Blue Chew. You know, fucking cocksucker.
But yeah, I think we're gonna give the 76 complaint guy the hot nut.
Yeah, that's and he's not even fired.
got dosed by his ex. Was she trying to tell him something that she dosed him with boner pill? And Kelly says her brother seen a guy that fell on a bar that supports a beam, and when he removed from it, his intestines came out. What?
We went from hard dicks to intestines.
Intestines, yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers are definitely our fans.
I appreciate every single one of y'all.
We love every one
I do
of
it. Till next week, or I decide to put another. If I put another one out early, everybody stay safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. No sheepdogs around here. Only lions.